Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your tarot card reading for April 2023. This reading will be a modified Celtic cross. Here lies the heart of the situation before you. On the left is the overview of the situation with past, present, and future positions. You are at the center, with self being your perspective, day illuminating and providing clarity, and night concealing and creating confusion. On the right, reflection is influenced by your environment. Hopes includes your fears, and divine time reveals the outcome. Once I lay out the cards, I'll identify their positions and then go through the meanings. Okay, so at the heart of the situation, you have this butterfly spirit transformation and the King of Wands. In the past, you have the Two of Pentacles, the present, Nine of Swords, future, King of Cups, your self, attitude about the situation, Ten of Swords. For day, you have Ten of Pentacles. For night, you have Two of Swords. The reflection environment, you have Seven of Cups. For your hopes, you have the Magician. And for divine time outcome, you have the Empress card. So it seems that with this King of Wands, there is some type of need to really embrace your ambitions, your goals when it comes to being a leader, stepping into your power. And this transformation here, it seems like it might be a rough go of it. Transformations aren't necessarily quick or pleasant. And I'm noticing that you don't have any other wands in the spread. You have more of kind of like swords with thoughts here. So in terms of your perspective of this transformation, stepping into your power, being that visionary leader and really pursuing your passion, you have the Ten of Swords. That indicates hitting rock bottom. But there is a new day ahead of you. In the present situation, you have the Nine of Swords here. So it seems that, there's anxiety, stress, possibly problems sleeping, feeling that you need to have all the answers. And in this night position, you have the Two of Swords. So this is kind of, you're already confused, and it feels like there's some decision you have to make, and there's a sense of like fear and anxiety that is really making whatever decision this is even more problematic than it possibly needs to be. So in the past, you have the Two of Pentacles. There was something that you were juggling. Maybe you feel now you have to actually make a decision. But in the near future, you have the King of Cups here. So this could be a sense of really embracing that water element that you have, emotional stability, and recognizing that though you are in tune with your emotions, and you might also be a very sensitive person, that you can gain control over that aspect and really use some logic and reason, and not necessarily get swept away by thoughts and fears. In the day position, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So here, it may be that your day-to-day, the people around you, the routine that you have day-to-day is providing you clarity about what is important to you, what would like fuel your passion, and kind of spotting what it is that you actually want to step up to the plate for. In terms of your environment with the Seven of Cups, it may be that people around you are also not necessarily sure about what they should be doing. But you have the Magician here in your hopes and fears. So it's as if you really do want to embrace this King of Wands energy, hoping that you have the skills and talent, the resources, the ability to sense your environment, to know what it is that you need to change or you need to make happen. The outcome here, you do have the Empress. So this is a card of creating, manifesting with this Magician. It's as if there is creative potential, there's love there, whatever resources that you need are available. So let's kind of do some clarifications here. Let's take a look at this King of Wands with the situation. You have the Lovers here. So I don't really sense this as being a love reading, because the only cups that you have here are the future position for the King of Cups and the environment, what surrounds you with the Seven of Cups. For some of you, it could be, but basically, if that is the case, then there still needs to be some type of transformation to accomplish, if this King of Wands is a particular person. But to me, it's more of embodying a sense of courage and stepping into your power, being more ambitious and pursuing what you're passionate about, what your heart is like drawing you to, what you want to dedicate and commit yourself to and your future to. So let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles in the past. You have the Three of Pentacles. So it seems like whatever it was you were doing in the past, you were making things work, possibly learning from others, building the skills and talent that you're hoping that you have with this Magician over here. So I'm going to actually take a look at the Magician. You have the Ace of Wands. So you have that desire, that spark of opportunity will present itself to you, or you're hoping it will present itself to you, and that you can really jump on it and make that happen for you. So you have the right type of situation going on. You have the right sense of hope for you. You have kind of even the right routine or the right environment to kind of help you figure things out. So let's take a look at the Ten of Pentacles in this day section. You have the Six of Swords. So to some degree, this concept of what is providing you clarity, your day-to-day routines, it might be like getting easier, but it's almost as if, again, the concept of your mind almost tripping you up. So let's take a look at the Nine of Swords in the present. You have this Awakening card. It's the equivalent of the Judgment card. So it's kind of, perhaps you've already gone through this situation of taking time to honestly reflect where you are and how you got there and the decisions you made in the past. And that's why you have this anxiety with the Nine of Swords or stress. Or it could be that the resolution of the stress and anxiety is to honestly reflect. And, you have the Ten of Swords in your perspective. So maybe even how you are looking at the past, you might not want to see what's really there, or you have seen what's really there and it's causing you a sense of grief. So let's take a look at the Ten of Swords. You have the Inspiration of Swords, more swords. Okay, so this is the equivalent to the Page of Swords. And so with this, it's you maybe have hit a situation where really you can't go down that line of thought, or however you wanted to solve the problem, that approach isn't going to work. And it's time to start looking at things from a different perspective, being curious about something different or taking a different approach, because that initial approach is kind of it's almost over, it's just over and done with. So let's take a look at this Two of Swords in the Knight section that is concealing or creating confusion. You have the Chariot, and there's that drive to really move forward. There are going to be obstacles. There's going to be possibly other people pulling you in different directions. But with the Two of Swords, it's just a sense of needing to make the decision. It's almost like whatever information you gather, it's not going to be enough. You really have to just decide one way or the other and take the, it's not going to be the worst decision. It's not going to be the best decision, but try to pick whatever is the better of the two, because you're never going to get enough information. And it could be that's why you have this Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, even have the Six of Swords going on here. So let's take a look at possibly, someone or multiple people in your environment with the Seven of Cups, not really knowing what they're doing, or maybe they are giving you suggestions that is kind of making it so you are at a crossroads. So let's take a look at the Seven of Cups. You have more swords, Four of Swords. And so with the Four of Swords, it's like basically taking time away from others. So if you have been listening to others or wanting their input, it's just creating more like false options for you. And you might need to just withdraw from everyone and take some time by yourself, possibly reflecting honestly about your past, what you want, how you got to where you are. Let's take a look at the King of Cups in the near future. You have the Fool, and this is like a brand new start, fresh perspective. And the outcome, you have the Empress card here. So it does seem like going through this mental gymnastics, taking some time for yourself, possibly in nature or meditating, reflecting honestly about whatever the situation is, tapping into your more your sensitive side, but also that sense of calm. Like you could see even the King of Cups looks like they're meditating here. So like the Four of Swords, King of Cups, taking time, really calming your mind, getting grounded so that you can really kind of reflect and just get rid of whatever old baggage is weighing you down so that you can really open your heart and your mind to limitless possibilities that the Magician here wants to take advantage of, that the Ace of Wands wants to present opportunities for you, the King of Wands for you to really step into your power. And it looks like this is like really for more of creative endeavor. So perhaps you're someone who does things like a practical approach, but you really are passionate about doing something that is more creative or more heart-centered, or something that isn't mainstream. And it seems like it's all here for you. So let's take a look at the Empress and the outcome. You have the Inspiration of Wands. This is the equivalent to the Page of Wands. It's that spark of passion that's similar to the Ace of Wands. Being curious, really exploring what's out there, exploring aspects of yourself and tapping into that creativity. So Cancer, I'm going to close off this reading with the Spirit Animal Oracle for a message about what to be mindful of this month. You have Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. So this transformation here might take some time, and it looks like this month you will start seeing the change that you want, being more creative, tapping into that passion and creative inspiration. And in the process, tend to the small things. Be grateful for what's around you in this day-to-day, and they can help you kind of move forward to a sense of calm and a little bit more peace than what you've got going on right now. So I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective of your month. We'll see you next time. Take care.